Candy gets emotional after suffering a loss. Vince confronts Rudy about his brother's death. Paul becomes an activist. Abby makes a startling discovery, and Lori is just like fed up with the industry, tired of the heel. And plus, there are signs of betrayal. This is the Deuce, season 3, episode 6, the trust thing. Yeah, how y'all doing? This is Mr. Big Rose 11 again, and I'm gonna give you my recap review of this Deuce episode, season 3, episode 6, the trust thing. And at the end of the episode, you can't after this watching this episode, you can't trust anybody in this world anymore. Even in the porn industry, in the sex business and all that stuff. I mean, you can't trust anybody nowadays. Plus, there are signs of betrayal. So let's go get into it, right? So you see, the Candy is at a diner and she's interviewing this cinematographer who wants to participate in a movie that Candy's making, and then they see a waitress being mistreated by the male customers at the diner, and they know all these assholes. They threw damn tray on the floor, asked her to stand on it like she's a damn pageant contestant or whatever though. And Candy asked the waitress, why they treat you like that? And the waitress was like, though, I'm about to get paid, I'm about to make money. So so anyway, and after that, Candy's mother died. So we seen her at the funeral. I mean, Candy's mom had passed because she was ill, real sick. I don't know. We don't know what she has. Maybe cancer or maybe natural causes. I don't know what it is though. But and at the funeral, is that her father turned her back on her and all that stuff, and then he want to talk to her, and then her son just called asking for money. I mean, and his son called her, and then Candy told him that you missed the funeral, but he don't care, man. He was just trying to get high, trying to run up some scheme, like he just don't care. So Candy hung up on him. So well, it was Candy, and it's like she is back doing the movie thing after her and Harvey had made peace with each other. So and then it's like Candy and Harvey, they have a conversation about the woman, about the world they living in though. So she's I know the other day, the following day though, she's had these actors doing the scene, and then this actress, she was like, she was she wasn't like, I don't know, she wasn't like up to she don't know what to do. So Candy, she comes out giving out her monologue, and she tells a story. But what she brings out of this monologue is that Candy gets emotional during a monologue. It goes to show you that that scene represents her life story. And she tells the actresses that when she was 15, she got pregnant by one of them guys, and then father and her father took her to this basement in this house to get some illegal abortion. And next thing you know is that he just abandoned her because he's like a strict Catholic dude. I mean, he just abandoned her. Like, he don't even give a damn about her. So she's putting all this emotion in that scene to this actress because it's based on her life story, her true life story. Because this is a scene which is based on Candy's life, and then she wants her movie to represent about her life, what she's been through. And that Maggie Gyllenhaal was crying. I mean, her monologue was like stunning. It even moved Harvey. He was like, "Wow." So after they shot the scene, what happened is Candy and Harvey sat down each other, and they can't make out. Oh, I was surprised. I was shocked. I mean, they. So I mean, that was kind of creepy and all that stuff. I mean, he was that speech Candy made while they were rehearsing the scene probably got his attention, And next thing you know, they sat down and they just make out. Yo, Candy's got a boyfriend, and I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, he's married too. I don't know where his wife is, but I mean, that was just kind of creepy. I mean, I don't know. I got to build a relationship, but yeah, I just want to say that you have to keep this business strictly professional, not personal. This is because you try to work on a movie, and then now you try, and then Harvey wants to kiss Candy, and next thing you know, they're gonna have a relationship. I mean, this is like kind of creepy. I mean, they can have a business relationship, but like a sexual relationship or a personal relationship, I don't know. It might affect Candy because she got a boyfriend too. So that's not good. That ain't right though. So it's kind of creepy. So I don't know if Candy will trust Harvey or they trust each other. I mean, now since they kissed, I mean, this is like I don't know, man. There's some creepy shit going on though. All right. Meanwhile, you know that Vinnie he confronts Ruby about his brother's death, and you know Vinnie comes in the office where Irene works and the porn stuff because he want to drop off the money, and he brings in the gun with him. So Vince is like in his depressed phase right now because he lost his brother and he carrying a gun, and he confronts Ruby about the his brother's death and tells him that Tommy was Tommy had something when Princess just killed a guy who killed his brother, and before he killed him, the guy the guy says before he got died, the guy tells Vince that it was Tommy was in all this stuff. So Rudy doesn't even know about this. I mean, because he found out that Frankie was dealing drugs on the side, and probably Tommy has something to do with it. So Rudy confronts Tommy, smack his ass, telling him, "Yo, that's on you, man." So that shit is that shit is nice. So we're gonna get to that because to the end though. So meanwhile, Vince comes home with a gun. He all depressed, and he comes home, sees Abby with his girlfriend Pilar, and then next thing you know, he drops a gun. He puts his gun. He lies on the bed with the gun in his hand. Then the next day, Abby tries to make up the bed. She discovers Vinny's gun. She confronts him about it. She asks him why. He was like for protection, and Abby was like, "I'm moving out of here." So however, is like Vince later on, Vince and Abby they made up. I mean, he just like coping with his brother's death. I mean, he already got his revenge. Likely got his revenge by killing this guy who killed Frankie, and this guy's like a son of a main man. I mean, he's connected to Ruby's crew, and well, Rudy, excuse me, Rudy. So somehow it's like yeah, somehow it's like Rudy trying to investigate this because right now someone's going to hit out on Vince because he killed um, this guy who's connected to the mob, son of a mobster. Now, meanwhile, though, we got like Olsen and Goldman planning to do a scheme for this about something about landlords trying to put in some business over there at Times Square, and then right now these people coming in, they going after Austin for that though. So I mean, Austin went to meet the Karate Kid to set up like a fire or something like that to get the landlords out because I mean they're trying to put business in, trying to change 42nd Street. So now, meanwhile, Melissa's back in town. Her thing with her father didn't work out, and then she goes to her gay BFF Reg or something like that. And he like tell him that that her father didn't say nothing until they got to Jersey, and I mean he just going. He telling that he going through rehab recovery, and then his gay BFF neighbor says it's like a dry drunk. So he gets sick, and then he asks Melissa to cover for him. So now Lori, on the other hand, right? Meanwhile, Lori and she out in L.A., right? Now, no, she's not making it. Her and her manager boyfriend, and they're not making any money. So her boyfriend suggested they should go back to do porn again. So next day he sends her out to this shopping mall, and she gets in a van with almost five several guys in there. She was like, "Where are the girls?" So later, they find out though she goes to this place where they're gonna be doing shooting some porn, some private areas, and comes to surprise that Lori has to do a gangbang scene with like maybe a dozen men. And she didn't like that shit. So she calls her agent, Miss Fig from Orange is the New Black, tell her to get her ass over here. Because she was supposed to be doing like oral, then threesome, and group scene last, and the director told her this is the group scene. But it's like damn gangbang. She don't want to be exploited like that. So she brings in Miss Fig over here, and then Miss Fig was like, just do the scene, make the director happy. I mean, isn't this Fig crazy? Next thing you know is that okay, next thing you know is that Lori smokes cigarettes. She does the gangbang, and she fires Mrs. Fig, the agent. And then as soon as she comes home, she finds her boyfriend banging on another lady. Lori has had it up to here. She decided to pack up and just break the fuck out, break that excuse my language. So and then next thing and then a boyfriend comes and confronts her, telling her that you be sleeping with a bunch of men on film. That's his excuse. And then next thing you know, she just get mad. It's like she got mad. She just scratched his face and just broke out. Now I was thinking that this guy was gonna hit her or something, but nah. I mean, this guy, this her manager boyfriend. He's like CC, but he's not controlling and abusive though, or anything like that though. And then I thought he was gonna smack the shit out of her, but nah, he ain't gonna do that. And next thing you know, he just let her go. But then he said though, "You nothing without me, Lori. Where you going? There's nothing out there for you." That's it. That she had enough with the porn and whatever LA scene. So she just left her. She just fired her agent and left her boyfriend. She's on her own. I don't know if she's gonna handle it on her own, but I mean, their boyfriend, he's like the white CC, not controlling, not abusive. But hopefully, she just had enough. George just had enough of this bullshit. She's on her own. She's moving out, probably leaving LA. Now, that's like a sign of betrayal right there. I mean, I can't believe she caught her boyfriend having sex with another woman. That's like a betrayal. That hurts her. I mean, that hurted her. I mean, in other words, the boyfriend used her, and he pocketed the money that she was making. I mean, he just basically used her, exploiting her, keep the shit for himself though. Like he don't give a damn about Lori, but I mean, Lori just got fed up with it. So that's a sign of betrayal. And another sign of betrayal is that when Rudy confronts Tommy about the drug dealing business and all that stuff, though, and he just said he was trying to make excuses out of it and all that, blah, blah, blah. And Rudy was like, smack the shit out of him, telling him, that's on you, man. So next thing you know, later on, when Rudy and Tommy were in the car, they tried to make peace with each other. I mean, it's saying it's all good. And then all of a sudden, Tommy comes out and kills Rudy. He shot and killed Rudy. Damn, that was some shit betrayal right there. I mean, look at Tommy. He just killed his own boss. I mean, is Tommy gone rogue or he's taking orders from the higher up? So I mean, telling you, that's like a John Gotti shit going on around here, man. Damn. I can't believe that was. I was surprised. I was shocked to see that what happened. I mean, Rudy and Tommy was trying to make amends, make peace with each other, and then next was like Tommy just murders Rudy in cold blood. Whoa! I was like, oh shit. I didn't even see that coming. I mean, Oh man, Tommy just he just murdered Rudy, man. And it's like it's like John Gotti had executed his mentor and boss Paul Castellano. That's like a sign of betrayal. I mean, all they trying to do these mobsters, they trying to move up in the world, make a lot of money, and then you got these old school mobsters, they try to keep the peace. But I don't know, Rudy. I I'm not saying that I don't love the character, but he's responsible for the sex trade, and he helped out the porn and all that stuff. He got involved in the porn business. Well, I'm telling you, these modern day mobsters, though they see opportunity, they want to make some more money, and it's like what Tommy did. I mean, when Rudy got betrayed at Tommy, and when Tommy betraying Rudy like that, it's like John Cardi set up his boss Paul Castellano being murdered by the end of 1985. So I don't know, shit's getting deep. So what will happen next? Lori's on her own again, and will she go to a downward spiral, or what will Candy do with the movie? Oh, I forgot the one mention. Big Mike got a health scare. Yeah, he got HIV, man. So next thing you know is, I mean, he goes to Vincent and tell him that he decided to part ways with Vincent without explanation. He just walked out on Vince, and then Vince was like, "Yo, where you going, man? We want to talk about this." Well, Paul, he just ignored him, just kept it moving. No, he got like a health scare. I mean, he got some sick and stuff like that. So, and meanwhile, Paul, on the other hand, though, he just lost his boyfriend of AIDS, and he becomes an activist. So next thing you know is that he talked to a friend of his. He got involved in it, and then he told Paul to die screaming. So Paul gets active in this and doing this active. He becomes like an AIDS activist, joining the protesters, and he gets up getting arrested. And speaking of Paul, I mean, since he lost his lover, he for the virus, he has a feeling that he has it too. So, but Paul's out there doing active, so being an active for AIDS crisis and all that stuff. So, see what happens. Now, I don't know, shit's got to go down, man. I mean, at the end of the episode when Tommy shot and killed Ruby, man, that was the ultimate betrayal in the mob, man. Shit. They like two acts of betrayal, so shit's gotta go down. It's like more episodes left, man. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention about Big Mike. I remember last about when he got the virus. I remember last season that he was banging some damn tranny. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he probably got it from other man, sleeping with other men. I don't know, man. But Big Mike, it's on you, man. So anyway, I gotta go. See you next week.